Hey everyone, welcome back to another tech tip. Today we're going to talk about how to keep your computer cleaned by cleaning it out with a little duster from all the dust that builds up. Let's take a look. So the first thing I want to do, we're going to want to take off the panel of the computer. Yours may differ, but in this one I have 4 screws right around the edge here. And then we're going to also use this dust off right here. You can use an air compressor. A lot of people advise not to use it though because it does have moisture in the air. But then again, so does this. And that's why it says, if you look right here, it says do not shake, because this does have some types of chemicals in it that can be harmful. So you want to be careful not to shake it. You want to keep it as level as possible. So we're going to go ahead and open this bad boy up, because what better way to clean a computer or do a video on cleaning a computer than to actually get it done. So this computer hasn't been cleaned in a while. It was about due for it, so we're going to clean out the dust from it and whatnot. So one more. Like I said, your screws may be on the back side here, and you may have a plate that actually slides off and then pops off forward. This one, these have just 4 screws here, and then the whole side panel pops off. So make sure you put your screws somewhere where you're going to remember where they are. I'll go ahead and put those over here and put the side over here. So this definitely needs some work. You may have a lot better cable management, especially if you've bought your computer pre-done. We built a lot of these in a short amount of time, so we need to go through and zip up some of the lines. But anyway, you can see that there's been a lot of dust buildup in there. There's a lot on the CPU fan, on the rear fan, and just dust everywhere. So we're going to go ahead and start by, we're going to just kind of, I'm going to go ahead and blow off the solid state drive right here at the bottom. Like I said, you want to be careful not to shake this. You can see all the dust start flying out at the top of it. And then also, what you want to do with fans, I've had instances where I've used an air compressor at a much higher PSI, but this would be just fine, is you want to go, I usually hold the fan, one of the fan fins with a finger, and then I take the air to it and blow off the air that way. So once again, you want to make sure you get all the back, get the back of it right there, make sure that's all cleaned up. Now, as you can see in there, you've got, that's your CPU fan. This is one of the most important ones you want to clean, because what happens a lot of the time is if you look real close, you see like little metal fins, and dust will build up in between those fins and cause blockage, so there's no airflow. Especially if you live in a home with a lot of construction going on around you, or if you have a lot of pets, smoking, things like that, dust and debris will build up quicker than someone that doesn't have any of those things. So I usually blow my computer out like this, probably once a month at least, but I'm a little bit paranoid with stuff. So you can go probably six or so months in between, just depending on how dusty your home is or the area around your home. So I'm going to go ahead and blow this out real quick, and see, as you can see, the dust start flowing once more. I'll go ahead and turn this. You won't be able to see this because I need a better angle, but so once you've got all the fans taken care of, got those cleaned out, another thing you want to do is there's a fan built into your power supply, and that's usually some kind of silver box or black box. You'll want to just kind of get some air in there. Make sure that looks nice. Now, if you're using one of these canned air, you'll notice as you use it, it starts to get cold, so you'll want to be careful that it doesn't start freezing over things. You can actually see right here a little bit of frost building up on the edge. So we're going to tip this on the bottom, and this one has the entry for the intake air for the power supply, so we're going to want to blow into that. The biggest thing is just go over everything real nice, get it all cleaned up, and this will help a lot of the performance of your computer, because like I said before, if you have a lot of blocking the fins, or even the fins on the fans can't airflow or can't have airflow properly, then that'll result in increased temperatures of your CPU. And what happens when a CPU overheats or starts getting hotter than it should is it actually starts to slow itself down to prevent any kind of damage. So once again, just go over everything in your wires, between your wires. Also, another thing that you may want to take a look at, this computer doesn't have one, but typically a lot of advanced computers or computers designed for gaming will have a graphics card. Usually those will have 1 or 2 fans on it. You want to make sure you'll clean out the fins on that because that also gets really hot and does a lot of graphic processing as well. So that's just a great little tech tip on keeping the dust clean from your computer to keep your performance up and your temperatures low. If you love what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right below me here. Also, check out some of our other videos over on the left-hand side. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.